Hi guys, and welcome to another video. It feels so weird to say that because it's been such a long time. If all goes to plan, it will be exactly 10 years to the day since I last uploaded to this channel, which is very wild for me to think about, but time flies, I guess. This used to feel so natural, but right now it feels so uncomfortable. I know I'm not actually speaking to anyone, it's just me and the microphone, but it's so alien. I guess I'll start off with why I'm making this video. It's because I'm looking for something to do outside of work and sleep. I'm a little burnt out with general life stuff at the moment, and I remember starting this channel because of those same feelings. About 12 or 13 years ago, I wanted to distract myself from the mundane march that was my life at the time. Looking back retrospectively, I didn't really know what I was thinking, and I didn't really have as much life experience as I do now, and I think that's true for most people, but when you're a child, you don't always understand how you feel. And in my case, anyway, I leaned towards making things out to be a lot worse than they actually were. I wasn't a depressed child, looking back. I don't think I was. I just remember wanting to distract myself with something that could bring me joy. And creating content for YouTube ticked that box. It was a way for me to channel thoughts and my creative energy into something enjoyable, and it did work. It was great, actually. I felt really passionate about it, and it did direct my life going forward. I ended up going to uni to study film production because of the enjoyment I got from creating YouTube videos. Now I'm a little older, I'm a lot older actually. I know that mindset I was in as a child was just feeling run down and not the existential chaos I thought it was back then. I've pondered the question of why I stopped uploading a lot over the last couple months, ever since this rebrand idea popped into my head. And the only thing I can point to is that my life as a child changed in 2014 to 2015 in a way that kind of meant that I didn't need YouTube as much. Life also got busier. I started working and education took over, along with spending time with friends outside rather than just sat in a Skype call playing Dota 2 because it was 2014. Plus, around this time, I made the mistake of getting too focused on the numbers and channel growth side of YouTube, or lack thereof, actually. I mean, the channel wasn't totally dead like it's going to be when I upload this video, but I got very impatient and started thinking about the commercial side and less about the content. And over time, the balance kept tipping. I just stopped making content. And those were the two major factors that led to the pause in uploading. And my life just carried on without it. I did dabble with other channels between then and now, but nothing ever came of them. During that time, I was focused on making them financially successful first. That was my main motivation, rather than uploading videos for my enjoyment, so they were never going to work out. Now, does releasing this video mean that I'm back? Yes, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. I've already mentioned I've been looking for something to do for some time now in the hopes that it will correct the burnout, but I came to the decision that I'm going to try recording again like I used to. There are other reasons why I'd like to create content again, but I'll get into those in the future. For now, I'm going to see how recording videos goes, see how it feels, and go from there. I'm not going to be taking anything too seriously. Getting back into the process of creating and enjoying that for what it is, even if I'm the only one who watches. As long as it takes up some of my time, it's doing its job. With this channel, I'd like to try and capture the essence of old YouTube, the gaming side of YouTube anyway. Playing through games from that era, or even new releases, but in the style of an old Let's Play. Still uploading videos that match the material quality of YouTube currently, but without the polish modern videos have. The real old Let's Plays, that's what I'm aiming for. The YouTube landscape has changed so drastically, it's much more commercial now. I don't have a chance in competing in that sense anymore, or even back then, to be honest. I was a little too late to capitalise on that, I think. So, knowing that going in this time, I hopefully won't fall down the hole of getting obsessed with the numbers. I've already had a lot of fun opening up Photoshop and creating all the images for the rebrand. They're not amazing, I know, but it was just nice to pour some time into something that actually gave me some enjoyment back. I've got to say a big thank you to my mate Dan, who actually did the channel logo for me, because the one I made was horrific, and he turned it into something that actually looks decent, so a big thank you for that. I also just need to say, I know I've mentioned being burnt out, and maybe you could take that as a sign of my mental state not being too good. That's not the case. Things are great, bills paid for, roof over my head, I'm in a great relationship. My life right now is good, and I'm very thankful for that. Maybe if I was a child again, I'd see things a little bit differently, but as an adult, I'm fine. I'd like more money and more time and, you know, and so on, but that's everyone. So please don't take this as a cry for help. It's not. I guess that just leads us on to when will the next upload be? And the answer is I have no idea. The tagline for this channel is comfy Let's Plays uploaded sporadically, and I intend to keep that true. So I have no schedule for uploads. And if you're curious as to why there's only one video on this channel, the ones going back to 2012 are private. Many things about those older videos made them not viable to be public anymore. Mostly for embarrassment reasons. My voice was not enjoyable to listen to, and the quality of those videos was just awful. Like, very bad. So they won't be seeing the light of day again. So, with all that said, I'd like to pick up where we left off. As you can see, this is the second episode of Wolfenstein: The New Order, and full disclosure, I have completed this game without recording it, and it truly became one of my favourites. It has been a long time since I played it, and I don't actually remember everything that happened, so that's why I'm going to continue with this series. Plus, I find it kind of funny having a 10-year wait between episodes 1 and 2, but that's just for my amusement. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.